there was a young man. He was the youngest in the family, the one everyone loved, protected and cherished. His childhood was full of warmth, laughter, and affection, especially from his elder brother. Life was simple and beautiful back then, but as school and college ended, something began to change. The light in his life dimmed. His family, once financially comfortable, started to fall apart under the pressure of overspending. The money wasn't enough, and debts began piling up. Slowly, the home that once echoed with joy became heavy with worry. In the midst of this, he took on a small job, not enough to fix everything, but enough to help a little. Despite the growing darkness, there was one constant source of light for him, his girlfriend who truly loved him. He saw a future with her, a wedding, a life together. But now fear surrounds him. Fear of losing her, fear of failing his family, and fear of losing himself. Each day is a struggle between love and responsibility, between hope and helplessness. Still, he holds on to the belief that one day things will get better. He works hard, trying to make enough money to ease his family's financial burden and keep his girlfriend, the love of his life, happy. But the question remains, will he be able to hold on? Will the light in his life rekindle, or will the darkness consume him? Only time will tell. This is a story about love, family, loss, and hope. A story about a young man caught in the struggle of his life, torn between the love of his family and the love of his life, trying to hold on to the belief that one day things will get better. If you like such stories, follow for more. Now let's continue with the story. He didn't have much, but he had enough. Enough to try harder, enough to hope for a better day, enough to keep going. Because giving up was never an option. Not when it came to his family, not when it came to his love, and definitely not when it came to himself. He was a fighter. He had to be. Life had thrown him curveballs, but he was determined to make it work. He didn't know how, but he'd figure it out. He always did. The love of his life was his rock, his support system, the one who believed in him even when he couldn't believe in himself. She was his strength, his motivation, the reason he kept going. Her love was unconditional, unwavering, and it gave him hope. Hope that one day he'd be able to give her the world, because she deserved it. She deserved all the happiness he could give, and he was going to make sure she got it. But for now, he had to keep going. For her, for his family, and most importantly, for himself. He had come too far to give up now. There was too much at stake. His dignity, his self-respect, and the love of his life. And he wasn't willing to lose any of it. He would fight for his love, for his family, and for himself. Because he was a fighter. And fighters don't give up. They keep going. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how dark it becomes, They keep going because they have to. Because there's always hope. And hope is all you need to keep going.